Okay, YouTube, welcome back. Likes, comments, subs, all that stuff help the channel grow, and it's completely free. I am still not over watching Star 15 again. But it's fine. It's not actually fine. Oh. Okay, so we get a chapter select again for Act 2. You know what? Let's go in opposite order this time. Because actually there's not really a because. The only reason I'm saying that is because this says Academy Days, and that makes me think we might get to see Ren. And after being forced to watch Star 15 again, I want to see a happy Ren. So we're going with Act 2B this time. I want to see happy Ren. I need to see her happy. It needs to balance out me being forced to watch Star 15. Okay? So, we're doing this first.
Alright everyone, it's time for homeroom. There's less than 3 weeks left in your first year. You're almost at the end.
I'm still bewildered that Toa just transfers wherever the plot requires her to be, but it's fine.
The closing ceremony is on the 23rd of this month, and the day after that is graduation. Just be aware that the classes are going to be split up a little differently than you're used to. Also, Miss Toa, I have a question. Where do your students at the Empire's military academy go when they graduate? Do they all become soldiers or something?
I've been wondering about that too. Oh, yeah, what was the name of the school you teach at? Was it Thor's Military Academy?
Yes, that's right. This may come as a surprise, but Thor's isn't all that different from any normal high school. It's true that we do have a special curriculum for those who want to join the military, but not everyone goes that route. I graduated from there myself, and well, as you can see, I'm an instructor. Yeah, good point.
Now that I think about it, there's a lot of famous people from there that aren't in the military at all.
Isn't that where you transferred in from, Julian?
That's right. I learned quite a bit from Miss Toa and the other staff there.
Man, you're so lucky. I bet the school life's way more fun there.
It hasn't even been 3 full months since she came here, and she's already in everyone's good books. Wasn't she brought over as part of an exchange program with the Erebonian Empire?
Yes, that's right. I also heard that she does work for a famous NGO on top of her regular teaching duties.
It's Toa, she's actually the Grandmaster. I believe it at this point. It's kind of interesting, though, that she just legitimately, each arc is just wherever the plot needs. But anyway. I mean, you could say that about Rin, too, I guess, but yeah.
She's supposedly an invaluable asset to them as well. She really is incredible, isn't she?
Incredible doesn't even begin to describe her. Her popularity's well-deserved. I mean, just look at how cute she is! Whether she likes it or not, she's got the attention of the whole school.
I suppose you aren't wrong there.
Anyway, let's get back on track. Before we begin our first lesson, I want to introduce you to our new short-term exchange students.
Huh?
Come on in, you two.
Who?
Huh? Exchange students?
At this time of year?
Hey!
What?
What's up, everyone? Nice to meet ya. I'm your new classmate, Nadia Rain. But just call me Nana, okay?
Not even 10 seconds in and I'm already embarrassed.
Well, that's one introduction out of the way. Would you like to do yours, Swin?
Gladly. I'm Swin Abel, and like Nadia, I'm an exchange student from Remiferia. I know we're coming in pretty late into the school year, but I hope we can become good friends with you all.
I thought they were older. I thought they were like 18 like Rin. But I guess they're 16, I guess? I don't know.
Holy crap. That Nadia chick's a real cutie.
Wow. So, quick question. Are you two in a relationship? I'm so very glad you asked. It just so happens me and S are...
Friends. Don't put any funny ideas in their heads.
I didn't think they'd actually come to school. Is it because of that orb mail from the other day? No, they wouldn't come here just because of that.
Wait, you know these two? Are they involved with your part-time job?
Sounds like you've really had your hands full on, yes?
they're going to be taking part in the school festival, too. So be sure to give them a nice, warm welcome. I'd really like to give them a tour around the school, but I'm still getting a feel for the place myself. Oh, I know. Would you mind showing them around for me, Agnes?
He's 17 and she's 15 as of this game? Okay, so I was kind of right. He should be a third year. Why is he in a first year classroom?
She must already know that we're working together.
Of course, I'd be happy to. It's settled then. You can show them around during lunchtime if you'd like. Now, let's go over the festival supply list.
Imagine being almost an adult and in a freshman class. I'd be driven crazy. Oh, okay, well there it goes. Sorry, Aggie, I just thought it'd be more fun if we kept it a secret. So what's the verdict? Did we surprise you? Mission accomplished. Anyway, did you two really apply to our short-term exchange program? Sure did. We have a few connections who helped us get in. I know Nadia likes to do things on a whim, but this isn't one of those cases. We went through all the proper channels. Well, that's good to hear, at least. Swin's just as laid back about this as she is. But why do all that, why go to all that effort? And why Aramis, for that matter? Thought you'd never ask. The reason is we've been itching to experience the school life. I mean, to be fair, those are pretty cool outfits. Right? You can't knock the outfits. Those are actually really nice. Hanging with friends after school, trying all the cafeteria foods, napping during class, playing hooky, you know, that kind of thing. The last two you can do without. What he said. Wait, so you two really haven't been to school before? Never had the chance. Been raised in the organization and all. The closest thing was Sunday school when we were really little. I'm not sure how long we'll be staying here in Calvert, but I thought it'd be a good experience for us. We've pretended to be students while on infiltration missions, but I don't count that. Either way, we're just living and having fun in the moment. That's our MO. Ah, I understand. That's a totally valid perspective. Given their upbringing, it's only natural that they would want to make up for all the experiences they missed out on. Well then, let's get on with the tour, shall we? I'll show you everything the school has to offer. Yippee, thanks bestie. Alright then, lead the way. Oh, and let's be on the lookout for whatever that message was talking about. Yes, we should keep our eyes peeled for sure. So they're just doing this for fun, and freaking Ren's here as a secret agent. Hey Aggie, what's with this weird orb mail? Oh, this definitely looks sketch. I had to slow down for a second. I was like, did he really say sketch? Yes, he did. Let me take a look. What is this? If you desire the truth and wish to bring an end to the oncoming tragedy, investigate Aramis. No, there's another C? How many C's are there gonna be? First there was Crow, then there was Rufus, and now we have another one. It's another message from C, but why now? That's the name of the terrorist who caused a stir in Erebonia a couple times. You said another message? You've gotten more like this? Well, only one other. It arrived just before last year's Revolution Festival. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was an unresolved plot point from the first game. Be on guard for the 7th Genesis at the Revolution Festival tomorrow. I wonder if that's Rufus again? I don't know. It's Crow. He's coming back for the school's Mira. I believe it. 7th Genesis appeared shortly afterwards. I doubt it's a prank or something like that. Yeah, sounds like it was for real. I can confirm this isn't the second incarnation of C. He happens to be a friend of ours. Oh, well, never mind. You're kidding. It's no joke. We also know the first C, but we're not as tight with him. From the little I do know, I kinda doubt he'd reach out to you like that. So yeah, it's officially a third C. If only Rin were here. Yeah, that's what I've been saying this whole freaking game. She definitely have traced the message to its source. Oh yeah, she's not in Calvard right now, is she? I'm sad. I'm very sad. Yes, she's back home in Liberal. Oh, well, I'm sad. My day is now ruined. Well, it doesn't seem like we'll be arriving at any answers, so let's table this for now. Can't hurt to have it on the brain, though. Also, can't she just teleport? She could be here in like 5 minutes. Nothing happened here since we got that message. But we should still be vigilant. Of course, vigilant is my middle... No, it's not. Now, let the tour commence. The Aramis Expedition Squad is ready to rumble. Oh, brother. First we were the picnicking front, now this.
Let's start with the main building. We can visit the store and cafeteria on the first floor.
Oh, I want to spend tons of time there.
I'd also like to talk with some of the other students while we're wandering around.
We actually get to go around the school. Okay, this is cool. I do like this.
That's just a rumor, right?
It's all fancy. Ooh, there's a shop.
Take all the time you need.
There's actually a juice box. That's funny. Hey, there's the next issue of the Terrell Times.
Be seeing you.
Never seen you two before. You must be the exchange students I've been hearing about. That'd be us, yeah. Nice to meet ya, Mr. School Store Guy. Pleasure's all mine. Oh, that's right. There's a card game that's been pretty popular among the students lately. Don't tell me that. Every time there's a card game, I get PTSD. Would you like to try it out? No. Are you talking about Seven Hearts? That's the one. If you're ever interested in doing battle, just come and find me. The rules aren't all that complicated. You can even learn as you play. I want to try. It sounds like fun. I'm a little curious myself. Okay. At the end, the number of cards left in each player's hand and their remaining life points are totaled up. Whoever has the higher number wins. Playing a certain element card, the damage continues to accumulate is passed on to the next player. The other player is the blue frame in your... The other player in the blue frame is your partner. If your partner is first, that means you win too. Well, that's confusing.
Let's go.
Well... Normal 2-on-2 rules. Pick who you want to team up with. Well... Then chose a character will team up with Roscoe. I'll take Nadia. Seven Hearts is a 4-player competitive card game where the victor is determined by effective use of art cards. 11 types of art cards, 4 attack types, 4 special types, and 3... Remember when we just had one where it was like, it would take like a minute and it was very uncomplicated? I miss those days. Each game will have 46 cards in play, 6 attack cards of each basic element, 4 special cards of each basic element, and 2 cards of each high element. Players can use 1 card per turn. However, if any damage is currently stacked on the field, only certain cards can be played. Players will be ranked by their remaining life points and the number of cards in hand. If there's a tie, the player closest to the start of the turn order will be ranked higher. Holy crap! The game will end if either of the following conditions are met. A player's life points reach 0, or if there are more cards to draw from. Make every card count. I wasn't trying to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Here. Bro, just put Yu-Gi-Oh! That's what I'm saying. Holy crap. Legitimately. Why can't we go back to the simple card game where it'd take like a minute? Jeez.
Go easy on me, please.
Oh good, my turn first. Okay, so you have to read each of these. Special effect. Negates damage to self, but deals
Is
2
something on your
damage to all
mind?
other players. Okay. Deals 2 damage to the next player in the turn order. Sure. That makes sense. That's what I'm saying. Why? I complained about Cold Steel 3 and 4's card game being complicated, and they're like, bet, here's an even more complicated one.
Well, what's your move?
We win?
I don't know how I pulled that off.
Wait, I thought it was I thought it was a team game. So shouldn't Nadia have also gone first? Okay. Pretty good at this? Well, I don't even know what I did. Never would pet you all as beginners. Here, why don't you take this as a reward? material? Sure. Gladly accept, thank you. I guess I'm the only one who didn't have a problem with the card game in Cold Steel 3 and 4. I mean, it's probably fine. Like, okay, here's the thing. If you're playing casually off stream or whatever, it's probably fine. When you're trying to stream, like, if you're gonna play the card game, it's gonna take, like, a whole stream to do a few card games. I think we got a Uno stack, +2, +2, +2, times 2, +2 dead. See, Lightyear understands what's going on better than I do. You guys are pretty good. I don't even know what I did, but okay. That's pretty much it. Anything else you think you'll need for school? Just let me know, alright? Always open to suggestions for our lineup. Okay, I guess his exclamation mark will just never go away. So, that's great for the OCD in me. That's actually fantastic. My OCD will just never be cured. This must be the courtyard. Ooh, I like the feel of this place. Yeah, let me know what you think of the card game. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world. I just didn't really enjoy it. I could see how somebody would enjoy it, though. And it probably, like I said, is better if you're not streaming it. If you could go through it leisurely, it's probably better. Vibe's definitely unique. It's somehow laid back and lively at the same time. It's basically Magic the Gathering. I haven't played it, but I'll take your word for it. Well, this high school has been seen a lot of history since its founding by Aramis Gainsbourg. She's gonna somehow show up alive at some point, huh? Learning spaces like these are said to foster one's personal creativity. You don't say. Maybe this will be what awakens us to the wonders of art. If I go down that road, it'll end with us panhandling on the side of it. Well, we can't have that. Then I'd have to be the one providing for you and spoiling you rotten, and on second thought, that might just work. Not in a million years. Right hand side is the auditorium. Inside it is the stage where we'll be holding events for the school festival. On the left, we have the clubhouse, where each club gets their own room to use as they see fit. There's the basketball court, where PE classes are usually held. Can you play basketball in this game? Though if it rains, they'll move it to the auditorium. Also a pool further down on the right, but it's currently closed for the off-season. Off-season? It looks like it's like 80 degrees at least out. Okay. For how relatively small its campus is, they sure have a lot of amenities. Hey Aggie, what is the most important amenity of all? What would that be? Best spot to play hooky without getting caught. I don't think we have one of those, sorry to say. No joke? Well, that doesn't sound like a very healthy academic environment. Said no academic ever. So I've heard that some people don't like Nadia, and straight up, I don't get it. Ever since she was introduced to Reverie, I think she's fantastic.
Aramis sure does have a wide variety of extracurricular activities.
Our basketball team happens to be really strong this year. We're also famous for our fine arts club.
Hi. You guys interested in basketball? Want to play around with me? A one-on-one shouldn't be anything too strenuous. Sounds like fun. I heard basketball's part of the physical education curriculum here. This might be a good chance for us to get a feel for it. That's the spirit. You know, I can even teach you some of the rules if you want. Sounds like a good idea. One with challengers on the basketball court is now available. Selected to play by setting them as your party's leader before speaking to the opponent. You know what? We're gonna be the shortest person here. Wait. Who's shorter? Who's shorter?
Okay.
I think they're like the same height.
Got it.
Alright.
I can't tell
Okay.
who's shorter. I think Nadia's
leave it
slightly
to me.
shorter. I think Nadia's slightly shorter. Let's do this. Instructions. How to play. Okay, yeah, I know the rules of basketball. Okay. Both players will play a round of offense and a round of defense in a set. First player to win 2 sets is the victor. If a game is not won after 9 sets, it will end in a draw. Hold and release X to shoot the ball. Release when the bar hits the green zone. Okay. Hold X to shoot the ball at the basket. Use O to move left or right in order to evade the defense. Aim for the white line on the meter and release X to shoot. Okay. Press triangle to jump, block, punch, shot. Press... Okay. Move with left stick to block your opponent's shot. While dribbling, steal the ball with square. Okay.
Okay, let's begin.
I never thought we'd see basketball in Trails, but here we are. Hold X to shoot the ball. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Brick. Rude.
Yeah.
Okay, well that went well.
Take that.
Okay, his shot was even worse than mine.
Take that. Ha.
Alright, we got an elite contest going on here. Hey! It went in. Let's go. We're the GOAT.
Damn it.
Yay us!
Okay.
Damn it.
Yay us!
Okay then. What? Haha. Yeah.
What?
Okay, this is definitely not NBA. Get shot up! No.
Take that.
Yay us!
Take that.
Uh-oh. Wait, shenanigans! That was after 0. I want instant replay.
Victory is
I mean, we
mine!
won anyway, but still. That shot was very late. You beat us good, how about that? We got half of mine to recruit you, but hey, time and place. Anyway, here's your prize. I got 2 power tablets, let's go. Are you sure we can have this? Yeah, that right there is proof you pulled out a win against our club. Feel free to drop by again if the mood strikes. We can sign you up for the team. Sounds like a plan. Aw, you slide dog, you almost got me there. Joining a club isn't something I ever considered, but I guess it's just a normal part of student life. Okay, so this exclamation mark is also going to be there to the end of time, I see. Oh, it is. Someone probably betted on this. Somebody asked Billy if he bet on this. That's how you know if somebody's bet on it. You don't need to survey the world. Just ask if Billy bet on it. That's how you know.
Is this who I think it is?
This is a statue of Aramis Gainsborough. He's our school's founder and a prominent artist.
Wow, he looks handsome. Though not half as handsome as S, of course.
Why am I being compared to a statue of a middle-aged man?
It's a good question. Oh wait, is there a wait. Is there a floor in between these? Wait, there's another shop down on this floor, isn't there? Oh, and there's a wait, huh? Or is it? Oh, I think right here it switches to the top floor. Okay, I see. I think. Oh wait, no, there is a floor right here. There's a middle floor. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's a vending
What's
machine.
on the menu?
Lily's sleeping, probably molding as usual. True. Probably made a bet to lose. Oh, guys, look. Stoa. You want to offer optional supplemental classes? I see. Well, we could certainly look into that. Yeah, that's a Toa thing, in my opinion. I just hope you aren't piling up too much onto your plate. It's full enough as is. I appreciate the concern, Mr. Powell, and thank you for always listening to my ideas. Of course, I'm always happy to lend an ear. Well, I suppose I should take my leave. You have visitors who look quite eager to speak with you. Sorry about that, Tiny Teach. Okay, we didn't mean to interrupt. That's perfectly alright, but please use your inside voice in the faculty lounge, okay, Nadia? That's your issue? Okay, sure. It's funny that we ended up in your class. Small world, isn't it? Oh, do you two know, Miss Toa? That's right, we met a while back. It's good to see you both again. You look like you've been doing well. How long's it been now? 2 years? Man, it feels like it was only yesterday. We met a lot of people from Thor's during that incident at Crossbell. Oh, that's when you met. Are they involved in all that? I didn't realize you got swept up in that whole ordeal. Well, it's not really the kind of thing I'd bring up at school. Anyway, when I caught wind that you two would be coming here, I immediately applied to be your facilitator. I know all about what you both have been up to, like how you're helping out at Agnes' part-time job, for example. Ah, now it all makes sense. Still, this is a lot to take in at once. I mean, you being part of the war as a member of Thor's military academy was enough of a surprise by itself. I heard you played an especially important role in it, too. That's why I'm betting you came out here to Calvard with some kind of hidden agenda. I'm on to you, Tiny Teach. What are you? Nadia, don't be rude. It's true that I'm a Thor's alumnus, and yes, I do some work for an NGO as well. But there's no hidden agenda, I promise. I'm just here as a teacher, and as someone who wants to promote peace between nations. Bringing together Calvard, the Empire, and all the surrounding nations will be no easy feat. But that won't stop me from chasing a solution. That's what I'm here to do. Wow, I never realized you were trying to achieve such a lofty goal. Lofty is right. Still, I'm not buying what she's feeding us. World peace? A likely story. Not everything's a conspiracy. By the way, we wanted to ask you about something. We got this weird orb mail the other day. Look how satisfied Nadia is. Holy, that is the most satisfied look ever. I can't believe they let Toa grow taller. I know, right? It was from a person named C. You know, like the one that you're friends with. Do you think he would send a cryptic message to Arkwright Solutions? You think you got a message from Crow? No, I really don't think so. He gave that name up a long time ago, so there'd be no reason for him to use it as a signature. It's more likely your correspondent stole the moniker. It wouldn't be the first time that happened. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Thanks, Tiny Teach. I like that name a lot more than you would think, but you know. Anyway. If I remember correctly, the first C was a terrorist who caused a huge uproar in the Empire. She's still Tiny Teach. Indeed, it's a great name. Miss Toa has an interesting choice of friends. I'm sorry, I've probably got you thinking all kinds of wild things now. Yeah, I don't know how you'd process that your teacher's friends with a terrorist, but you know. Well, it was nice chatting with you all, but we'd better stop here. Lunch break's gonna be over before we know it. Feel free to stop by and talk with me anytime, though, okay? Roger Dodger. Thank you for your time. What a situation. She really doesn't. Although you also don't know the half of it, you still need to play 3 and 4. Hey, it's the student council room, but Ren's not here, I was told, and now I'm sad. It's supposed to be the student council room. That's right. Would you like to pop your heads in and say hi? This is where Ren works, right? Yeah, let's go for it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, hi, Agnes. I see you brought the exchange students with you.
Hey, it's Ren's workers.
You must be showing them around campus.
Oh, we're doing the half-voice cutscene thing. I see. Sub, you two, you were in our class earlier, right?
My name's Odette, and this is Albert. The two of us and Agnes are all part of the current student council.
I like how their whole personality is just Ren's friends. That's like legit their whole personality. Oh, so you're Ren's lackeys. Oof, you guys must have it rough.
Hey, I'm no one's lackey. Wait, you know Ren?
It sure seems that way. I'm guessing she had a hand in their transfer here. Yeah, she put us in touch with the right people. Ren's the best. She's always got our back when we're in a bind. Shame she's away. Well, we'll need to swing by again when she's back so I can say hi. Oh, okay, now their voice acting's gone too. Alright, I think she'll be back next week, so you could come visit then if you'd like. I have to wait a whole week? I'm so sad. I never knew she had connections in Remiferia, though. The plot thickens. There's no real point thinking too hard on it. I doubt those connections are on the up and up. Anyway, the student council's been hard at work preparing for the festival. Oh, so you guys are the ones who got saddled with all the busy work. I don't think they are bearing the entire load, though. Seems like everyone's in a rush to meet the deadline. The middle of next month's creeping up on us fast. Some classes haven't even decided what their theme's going to be. We've got budget allocations, PR stuff, mounds of supplies to look over. I feel a migraine coming on. Sorry, I know I haven't been pulling my weight lately, but I'll fix that soon, I promise. I haven't been pulling my weight, she says. Girl, don't think I didn't notice all the work you put in yesterday. And the documentation you put together has helped us stay on track. Trust me, we're fine. Alright, I have a favor to ask. Could you take a look at the suggestion box for us? We haven't been able to get around to it ourselves. And hey, maybe Swin and Nadia can help out too. That kind of sounds like a pain, but I could be swayed if you hand over some free lunch vouchers. I don't think we have those. Oh, but Ren has some tea and cookies stashed away here. We're gonna steal her food? Okay, I'm on the case. I'm so sorry about her. She gets carried away with her wheeling and dealing. I can see that. Oh, is there a quest here? Oh, it's over here. Number of library books have been kept past their due date recently. Would the student council be willing to retrieve them for me? If so, I'll be waiting in the library. This must be a suggestion box. Collecting overdue books. So this is the kind of thing the student council helps out with. That's right, we try to resolve any issues that crop up in the student body's daily lives at school, even the small ones. Of course, there's only so many problems we can deal with at once, but we try our best. You're so mature, Aggie. Okay, you've convinced me. I'll give it a shot. Besides, it kind of sounds like it could be fun. That's all it takes, huh? Well then, why don't we head over to the library and speak with Araya?
Alright, let's move.
Alright. Hi. I like her hair. Don't scar me like Dorothy did, please. Are you here to check out a book? I see you've brought some friends with you, too. I'm Nadia. And I'm Swin. There are new short-term exchange students. I was just giving them a little tour of campus. Anyway, we checked the suggestion box along the way and read your letter. Would you mind telling us a little more about those overdue books? Oh, that. Well, if the student council is willing, I'll gladly take all the help I can get. Thing is, there are a few books I want to display during the school festival, but they still haven't been returned yet. Oh, right. I remember you saying you wanted to set up a book display soon. Trying to set up a collection of books centered around Aramis and the Calvardian Revolution. Oh, so people can enjoy the festival and learn about history at the same time. You're a fairly big library, so I'm sure you'll have plenty of options. That's true. However, I was hoping I could ask you to look for 3 books in particular. Would you mind? Sure. Understood. We'd be happy to collect them for you. Those are precious school resources, after all. It wouldn't be right to leave them unaccounted for. Yeah, gotta punish them rascals for not turning their books in on time. Who has them checked out anyway? Second year named Donatello, and 2 first years named Julian and Chignon. You know, a great man once said, what you're missing today was not so yesterday. So wise. Sounds more like someone stating the obvious to me. I'm a little surprised to hear Julian's name come up, though. Oh yeah, he didn't seem like the type to keep anything past the due date. Well, regardless, late is late. I'd really appreciate it if you could go talk to the 3 of them for me. Of course, we'll take care of it. The Aramis Expedition Squad Arkwright Solutions Edition.
Or SPG time!
Alright, so where all are they? I don't see any exclamation marks. Ah, so one of them's on this floor.
That's just a rumor, right?
These are the special classrooms. Wait, my next class is here. I totally thought it was somewhere else.
And this is why you should read signs beforehand.
This, oh, right, we need to do the... Okay, there we go.
One sec.
I pressed the wrong button. Wasn't expecting a student council representative to come collecting overdue books. And every intention of returning it. It's just... Well, that was easy. Here you go. Sorry to get it back so late. Biography of Aramis Gainsbourg. This book is right up your alley, isn't it? You see, Donatello is studying fine art at the moment. He even showed me one of his landscape paintings of Edith. You can really feel the essence of the city through his work. He has a very lovely way of painting. Suppose it's a little uppity of me to comment on an upperclassman's work, though. Is that a thing? Not at all, to be honest. It's actually pretty nice to have someone compliment my art. I know it's the name of the school, but Aramis was some artist guy too, right? Wasn't he the school's first principal? I think I saw a bronze statue of him on campus. That's right. More importantly, however, he was also a leading figure in the Calvardian Revolution. He was considered quite unique, even amongst his contemporaries. I'm sure someone with sensibilities like his would stand out in any time period. Sounds like an interesting guy. Maybe I'll give that book a read myself. Hold on a second. What's wrong? Sorry, I just realized I should have said something sooner. Well, I messed up one of the pages. I wasn't thinking and ended up getting some ink on it. I tried to find a replacement as soon as I could, but it turns out that it's been out of print for a while now. That's why I've been holding off on returning it. I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have been doodling while I was reading. Is that all? Huh? I thought maybe you dumped a bunch of tea all over it or something. I'm assuming most of it's still legible, right? Yeah, you can still read it just fine. My pen only slipped and rubbed along the page a bit. Well, we'll go ahead and take it back as is for now. But if you're really that concerned, why not go talk to Araya about it? I'm sure she'll realize it was just a mistake. She knows the kind of person you are. You're right, I should go apologize to her. Thanks, Agnes, and thank you too as well. Alright then, we better get going. We'll see you later, Donatello. We are the keepers of the books. Which is even lamer than it sounds.
That's just a rumor, right?
Okay, so one of the things is behind here. Yes, cafeteria time. I knew you'd be excited about this part. Yeah, that was pretty predictable. Let's find ourselves a seat and have some lunch. You don't have to tell me twice. I'm gonna get one of everything. That's a lot of calories. You're going to get... I can't hear you. Let's see, what all is around here?
What's on the menu?
Buy one of those, and one of those. Are they the same
What's
vending
on
machine?
the menu?
Yes. Alright, let's get this next book back. Oh. Wrong button. Hi.
One sec.
Oh no, I completely forgot. Here it is. It's a biography on General Atkinson. I started getting interested in him after I saw Gloria, Dawn of the Revolution. Gloria? It's a movie about the Calverdian Revolution that was in theaters last year. General Woolgar Atkinson was a comrade of Shinna Dirk, mother of the Revolution. General used to be an officer in the old Royal Army when he was young, right? Oh, so he was on the enemy side, huh? He was an exemplary young commander. He had this incredibly sincere disposition, was said to be very skilled with the sword. However, he was born in the East, so he was actually only half white. He was even shunned within the military just because she wasn't born pure-blooded. I'm sure they were just jealous of his accomplishments. Yeah, but the thing is, even though my situation's not exactly the same, I could kind of relate to him. Time may change, but racism is still a very real thing in Calvert. And since I've gotten Eastern blood in my veins too, his story felt pretty relevant. Oh. I guess I got so wrapped up in thinking about it that I just lost track of time. I'm sorry you all had to come track me down. Don't even worry about it, and if I ever find anyone talking bad about you, they can look forward to swallowing a mouthful of needles. Oh, you don't need to go that far for me. I know I can't exactly promise things will be better in the future, but we can at least create a few good memories together at Aramis, right? That way you'll only remember the good, not the bad. Oh, you can make memories with me too. I've got a whole list of school stuff I want to try. And now that we're classmates, we can hang out together all the time. That goes for you too, S. Yeah, I'd be up for that. I'm interested in hearing more about the movie you mentioned too. Thank you guys. With the school festival coming up, I'm sure we'll be having more than enough time to hang out with each other. Alright, so we have one more book to find. As for where it is, I'm not exactly sure.
That's just a rumor, right?
Okay, so it's not up here. Where's the last one? Where the heck is it?
Man, I'm starving.
Huh. Can you go outside? Maybe that's the thing, and I need to go outside? Oh, you could go out here. But it's still not here. Can I go in here? No. Oh, the auditorium, maybe? No.
It has to be a crime for them to lock us indoors when the weather's so nice. I say we ditch school.
I have a better idea. How about we not cut class on our first day of school?
That would be for the best. Besides, you'd need special permission to go off campus during school hours.
Do you have a moment?
You're right, I did borrow that book. But you're saying it still hasn't been returned? He swore he would get it in by its due date. You mean you give it to someone else? No, well, I mean, I suppose that's technically accurate, but... You see, I checked out a biography on Sheena Dirk, but then my friend said he needed to use it for something in one of his classes. I know that I shouldn't have let someone else borrow it, and I'm responsible for it, and I did try to refuse him at first. Just, he was so flustered. He said he was desperate for it. I mean, he even promised to return it for me. Sounds like he didn't leave you much choice. That's normal, though. Friends borrow stuff from each other all the time. I mean, at least I think they do. By any chance, does this friend of yours happen to be, Lyle? I think that's his name? I guess there's no hiding it from you, huh, Agnes? We'll go ask him about it then. Let's see. Lyle tends to be pretty forgetful, so I'm sure he didn't mean any harm. Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for all the trouble, but if you could go and check in on him, I'd really appreciate it. Is there anything else over here? Don't look like it. What happens if I try?
Beep, beep.
Thunderbolt's popsicle stand. Oh no, you don't.
Do you have a moment?
Oh crap, I totally forgot. Sorry, it totally slipped my mind. This is the one you're looking for, right? Biography of Shinlight. Yes, this should be the one. Julian said you needed it for help with something in your history class? Yeah, I've been really falling behind lately. It's just that it takes me so much longer to read than everyone else. I'm impressed that you're so diligent about catching up. Well, this is me, the picture of diligence. Anyway, yeah, it was mostly my fault. Just seeing how hard Julian was working made me think, man, I gotta study harder too. Plus, it's always nice to learn something new, don't you think? I guess none of it will really matter in the end, since I'm planning to go back home after I graduate. I mean, want to give my mom a little break. That's so sweet. Wait, hold on. Are you into me? Yeesh. You're doing pretty good there until you face planted on the landing. Anyway, maybe try not to cause Julian any more headaches, okay? Yeah, you're right. I feel really bad about putting him out like that. I'll have to apologize to him later. We'll make sure the book gets returned. See you later. That should be all 3 books. Let's head back. Can I fast travel? Nope.
That's just a rumor, right?
It's the 3rd floor, right? Yeah. We've collected the books you asked for. Yes, this looks like all of them. That was quick. Thanks for the help. Well, I did have 2 extra sets of hands. Is there anything else you needed? Well, sounds like you got some more tasks for us. Lay it on me. Well, she seems energized for some reason. Well, if you insist, I suppose there is one other thing I want to ask about. It's not an overdue book, though. Actually, it's a script. It's for a play that was put on during the school festival 8 years ago. A script? 8 years ago? Isn't that when? Was it originally kept in the library? No, there's no record of it at all in our indexes. My understanding is that the play was based on the Calverdian Revolution. However, from the rumors I've heard, it was a little controversial. I assume the decision was made to keep it out of the library because they didn't want students to have access to it. A controversial play, huh? Tell me more. Okay, so it covered the 4 main figures of the revolution: Sheena, Olga, Aramis, and Auguste. The goal was to depict the time before and after the revolution based on his historical evidence. Well, some historical evidence anyway. In reality, it was a parody, adding in a new alternative interpretation of the characters. Sheena was basically portrayed as an airhead, and Olga Atkinson was so hot-blooded you may as well have called him sweltering. That sounds super fun. Yes, a lot of people actually gave it rave reviews for how entertaining it was, but at the same time, there were many who didn't approve of it. Must have been brought up about a lot of debate. I can see why the school would want it stored somewhere else. But in spite of all that, I'd like to put the script on display. All creators have the right to freedom of expression, and prohibiting access to it would be inexcusable. Plus, this is 8 years ago we're talking about. Anyone with strong opinions about it doesn't even attend Aramis anymore. Here, I want to read it too. I guess that only leaves a question of where to start looking. I think it might be a good idea to check the student council office. Oh really? What makes you say that? Well, all the documentation for festivals is kept in there. I just figured it might be stored with the rest. I see. I guess you really were the right girl for the job. Okay, so please bring it back if you happen to find it. Sorry for the extra trouble, but I really do appreciate you doing all this. Do you know something about that play, Agnes? Honestly, it seemed like you knew more than you were letting on back there. I noticed that too. Maybe, like you've actually seen it before? There's no hiding anything from you two, is there? Not that I actually have anything to hide, mind you. But yeah, the student council sat down and watched footage of several previous school festivals. The play area is talking about was included in the footage. The one who organized it were part of the past student council. In this case, Mr. Kincaid, Elaine, and Van. Oh. Interesting. Oh, now I get it. It makes a lot more sense knowing Van was involved. Yeah, he's not exactly known for coloring inside the lines. Anyway, that's why I'm almost certain the script is in the student council office. Let's try looking for it with shard search so that we don't disturb Odette and Albert. Got it. Yeah, let's get to it. Alrighty then.
Something's there. Better do a shard search.
Is it possible that someone threw it out? I'm sure none of our current members did, at least. But if, I bet if Ren stumbled onto it, she'd put it somewhere for extra safekeeping. You think maybe they moved it to some super secret archive? The current student council doesn't seem to have any clue of its whereabouts. If only we could ask some of the older members. In that case, why don't we ask Frederica? Considering she was our last student council president, maybe she'll know something. I believe she should be in the third-year classroom on this floor. Sounds like a good idea to me. Let's go ask her. It's a very long quest.
One sec.
How should I know? And even if I did, what makes you think I'd tell one of Ren's crew? Well, she seems nice. She sure is friendly. Ren's crew, huh? You're right. How silly of me. It was 8 years ago, after all. Of course, I'm right. It's not like I was their homeroom teacher or something. Oh, Fan's homeroom teacher. Figured you would have forgotten all about me already. Nice seeing you, Mr. Powell. Forgotten? Impossible. You don't just forget students as special as you. I'm glad that despite everything, you seem to be doing well. Huh. Guess we should try somewhere else. Thanks for the help. Come on, Aggie, let's go. Huh? Oh, yes, of course. Sorry for the bother. Huh. Just what are those three up to anyway? Oh, it's over here. Okay.
Do you have a moment?
That sure takes me back. Heck, I remember it like it was yesterday. Fans group really put their all into that festival. Not just the planning either, but all the prep work for the performance too. They'd head straight to the student council room after class, and boy, did they ever have their hands full. They only finished the day of the festival. Seemed like a pretty big workload, but I'm sure they were having a ball the whole way through. So that's what they were like. But what about the script? Unfortunately, I don't know where it is either. I recall hearing some negative feedback on the performance, but I didn't think it'd affect how the school decided to store the script. Why don't you try asking Miss Matilda, the school nurse? She's been with the school longer than I have, after all, and I'm pretty sure she was an advisor to the student council at the time. Maybe she could point us in the right direction. Thank you so much. Good luck with your search. This really is 100 questions, isn't it? First floor?
That's just a
First
rumor,
floor.
right?
One
Hi.
sec.
Oh my, that certainly does bring back memories. Can you wait just a moment, actually? Believe it was on this shelf. Ah, yes, here it is. This must be it. The story of the Calvardian Revolution. Sounds like a B-grade knockoff. It's got Van's name on it, though. Did he write this? What fun time those were. The three running the festival that year were such close friends, too. They used to claim Kincaid was the most extraordinary presence the student council had seen since its inception. Elaine was the first-year vice president at the time as well, and to say that she was taken aback by the script would be putting it lightly. But in the end, she agreed to play the main role of Sheena. I must say, she inhabited the character wonderfully. Funny to think Van would write the character as such an airhead, though. Seems like he was taking jabs at everybody. Also took on the majority of the backstage work as well, though I'll admit I hadn't thought him to be the responsible type. Since he was in charge of general affairs, he decided to take the initiative by writing and producing the script. That really does sound like Van. But as you've already gathered, the content was a bit controversial, so the school elected not to store it in the library. That's why I've kept it here instead. I say we take a peek. What, right now? Under normal circumstances, I suggest we do it later, but honestly, I'm kind of curious too. There's no need to worry, I don't mind. In fact, it gladdens the heart to know someone's interested in reading it again. I never thought I'd see the day. Oh, and please give Arya my regards. Well, if she says it's okay, then... Wow, look at all those notes. He even wrote out all the stage directions. You, fools dare to defy my sanctuary? Then the time has come to expose my master plan. Wait, what's with these lines? Is this supposed to be Augustine? Oh, Riddlesticks, I've gone and lost my revolutionary flag again. Hey, Olger, have you seen my flag around anywhere? Wow, they weren't kidding about Sheena being an airhead. They just look at her like, yeah. Let's get some pyrotechnics in this scene. Remind her to ask Renee about it later. Look up the audience on this line, Lainey. Give us some real puppy dog eyes. Taking the time to look it over, the three left the nurse's office and took the script back to
All in
Rhea.
a day's work. Mira deposit confirmed.
Cool. That was a long side quest. Okay, so... Not showing any more side quests available for us.
That's just a rumor, right?
Yeah, we did that. Okay, so I think we've done all the optional stuff, so we just need to do this now, I think.
Let me know if you need anything at all. Please, come back anytime.
Welcome, what can I get you? Hit me up with the tastiest thing on the menu, please. Funny girl, this one. In that case, I recommend either the A combo or the hamburger steak platter. They're our most popular selections. Additionally, you can add something from the sides menu. We also have 5 dessert items to choose from. I just died and went to food heaven. Hey S, which should I get? Ow, my ears. Well, I can't blame her for being excited. Aramis Cafeteria is well known for its delicious foods. Why don't we take a look at the menu? This is the best bowl of stew I've had in my whole life. It's a pretty standard dish, but the flavor is fantastic. This place's reputation is more than well deserved. Glad you like it. Like it? I love it. There's so many yummy looking foods to choose from. I don't even know where to begin. They even have a snazzy ice cream shop just around the corner. Aramis rules. If you love the food so much, why don't you just marry it? The mystery of the century. Oh, this is a little off topic, but I've been meaning to ask. Is it really okay for you to leave the office unattended? Alright, I guess Van did leave us in charge of it. Oh, I wouldn't worry. Requests aren't coming in as much, so I think we could grind them out after school and on the weekends. Yeah, we had so much free time we didn't know what to do with ourselves. Besides, we haven't had any luck finding clues about the fairy's whereabouts. You mean the fairy that was with the Crimson Grendel? I heard they showed up in the Blacklight District. She has something to do with what you're searching for, right? Yeah, that's as far as we've gone, though. We've tried to find out more while we've been out doing requests, but nothing's turned up. Sorry to hear that. That weird time leap thing hasn't happened since then either. At least I don't think it has. I'm thinking it only triggers when someone's life is in danger. I know it saved us several times over, but honestly, I don't want to go through anything like that ever again. Yeah, I'm glad the two of you are safe and all, but that whole thing worries me. I just get this feeling that something strange is going on. I really hope Van's alright. The poor, lonely, and beautiful damsel awaits the arrival of her dashing knight. I bet I could turn this into a novel. It writes itself. What? The two lovers were, us under, but they will always be together in their hearts. I think I'm sitting on a gold mine here. Wait, back up. Lovers? What are you even saying? Alright, you can stop tormenting the poor girl now. Hurry up and finish your lunch. Three continue to enjoy their lunch, and after indulging in some dessert, they return to exploring the campus. Oh, there's the first bell. Already? But I want to have more fun. You've had more than enough fun. Anyway, we still have a little bit of time before class, but we should head back before long. Good idea. To advance the story, head back to class from the travel menu. Alright, so as far as I can tell, it's just these two things which we've already done, so I think we're good. We'll save in case we're missing something somehow, but I think we're fine. I think we're kinda golden. Alright. Last bell rung just as the group returned to class, and thus afternoon lessons began. Oh crap, I've got work today. See you guys later. It was nice meeting you both. I hope we can talk more tomorrow. Sure thing, bye-bye. I've got to do some more filming for our festival screening event. I'll be sticking around campus for a while, so if you want to drop by and chat some later, feel free. Sure thing. Oh, and thanks again for sharing your notes on art history. It's a big help. No trouble at all. I get that a mid-year transfer is tough. Don't be afraid to lean on any of us if you need to, okay? Everybody sure seems busy. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine so. Clubs, part-time jobs, festival prep, it's like there's always something going on. Yeah, I knew it was an elite school, but it's a lot different than I was expecting. In a good way, of course. I like how he added that last part. Aramis is a place that emphasizes freedom and flexibility. That's what attracted so many people to it over the years. Yeah, like our new boss man in Specs, right? Lane graduated from us too, if I'm not mistaken. The alumni from this place are anything but a normal bunch. You may be right about that. There are people of all stripes here, although there was a time when things weren't always so upbeat. Huh, you don't say. I feel like I've heard something about that before. She must be talking about the time when Ren was running for student council president. Well, I think it's about time we headed out. School's over now, and it looks like everyone's gone to do their club activities and stuff. Good point. Although, I wouldn't mind wandering around campus with you for a while if you'd like. Oh, I am so down for that. The Adventures of the Aramis Expedition Squad Episode 2 is officially underway. Let's go around and play pranks on everyone. How about no? More importantly, there's bulletin board here in the Albert District, right? I think we should do a few requests if we have the time. What? You want me to spend my free time doing work? No way, hard pass. Is what I normally say, but I kind of want to take on one or two actually. We weren't able to do any earlier today. Right. It's against school rules to leave campus during our lunch break. Oh, do you mind if we drop by the student council room again? Odette and Albert asked me to come, and they want me to bring you along too. So if you're fine with going, then we can save that visit for last. Work comes first. Right, sounds good to me. Now leave campus and explore the Albert district. No! Don't do it! It's popping up with an... Yeah. New floor. Yay! I'm so excited. Fourth floor has been added to the garden. Oh, I was having fun, so it's good that the garden has come along to stop that. So...
Sorry, I'll have to pass.
Well, the good news is we get to walk around the school, and it does seem pretty cool and interesting. So that's cool. And we got to see also cool. But now we have to go back in the garden. And then we also have side quests we have to do. So honestly now I'm just a little sad. Just a bit.